Hello. So this is group 14, and our species that we are doing is the Naus plexippus. My name is Joyce McCalling, and so the monarch butterfly is an iconic butterfly known for its orange and black coloring, a warning sign for predators to stay away. The butterfly's migration patterns are also well known, as flocks of them migrate every year from North America all the way to Mexico to avoid the harsh winter. We chose this species because they are especially impacted by human activities, especially those which interfere with their larval food source, the milkweed plant, negatively impacting their migration. So right here is our migration. As you can see, this entire migration takes around 4 to 5 generations. Not one butterfly does this entire migration throughout the course of its lifespan. It's multiple generations. The monarch butterfly gets all of its larval food from the milkweed plant, which contains cardinalides, a toxic substance that gives the butterfly its poisonous effect on predators. The monarch butterfly is 7 to 10 centimeters long and have black and white spots all over their black bodies with orange and black bordered wings. The mating patterns of monarch butterflies are unique, as mating behaviors include hair penciling, which is when the male butterfly takes on the female butterfly out of the air to copulate. This has been selected for because better fit males are more easily able to chase down flighty females and pass on their genes. The monarch butterflies that emerge from their pupa around mid-August experience reproductive diapause until they are able to migrate south to Mexico for their overwintering grounds.
Everyone, my name is Matthew. I'm going to be talking about the origin of the monarch butterfly. The monarch has many ecological niches, such as the reduction of carbon dioxide by eating milkweed. This aids in the reduction as the milkweed will grow back bigger and absorb more carbon dioxide. They do so in many regions due to their migration. They also aid in genetic variation amongst plants by collecting nectar and pollen and spreading that pollen throughout the migrational patterns. This helps aid thousands of plants recover from various diseases and increases their survival rates. They also serve as a food source for various birds and possible reptiles within the area that they occupy. There are many definitive factors that help aid the monarch get to where they are today as a species, such as collagen type 4 alpha 1 gene, which was highly expressed in non-migratory populations and has been associated with wing muscle development. The migrational monarch lacks expression, meaning long flight duration. Monarch butterflies initially exhibited large, elongated forewings that facilitated long distance. More suitable areas help evolve their wings that are more optimal for their environment. The monarch has shown complex clocked evolution with the presence of Drosophila and vertebrate predachromes. Having both present makes their circadian clock more sensitive to light and helps them navigate using the magnetic field.
Hi everyone, my name is Taylor and I'm going to discuss the anthropogenic activities affecting our species. Monarch butterflies, Danaus plexippus, are experiencing significant population declines due to human-driven threats. One major factor is habitat destruction, particularly from the widespread use of herbicides like glyphosate in industrial agriculture, which has nearly eradicated milkweed, the only plant monarch larvae can feed on. Urban development and deforestation have also fragmented critical breeding and overwintering sites in both North America and Mexico. Beyond habitat loss, monarchs face novel pressures from anthropogenic climate change. Rising temperatures, unseasonal freezes, and extreme weather events disrupt their migration and reproduction cycles. These accumulating stressors, many of which are recent or rapidly intensifying, threaten the long-term viability of this iconic Texan species.
Hi guys, I'm Steph, and today I'm going to show you how human actions are making life harder for monarch butterflies. Changes like climate change, cutting down their habitats, and using pesticides are causing monarchs to migrate later, struggle to survive, and deal with problems in their life cycle. One of the biggest changes is in their migration. A long-term study from 1992 to 2020 showed that monarchs are now migrating 16 to 19 days later in the fall, as seen in the graph. This delay is linked to rising fall temperatures caused by climate change, and it affects their ability to reach overwintering sites on time, lowering their chances of survival. Another response is tied to agriculture. Glyphosate use has reduced the amount of milkweed available, which is the only plant monarch caterpillars can eat. In addition, pesticide exposure harms both caterpillars and adult butterflies, making it harder for them to survive, reproduce, and complete their migration. Also, habitat loss from urbanization and deforestation, along with more frequent extreme weather events, has also made their journey and breeding more difficult. Because of these combined pressures, the eastern monarch population has declined by over 80% in recent decades.
Hi, I'm Abigail Cabrera, and I'll be informing you about the future outlook for our species. More specifically, the recent change to the Danaus plexippus species label by the International Union for Conservation of Nature, the impact of humans on this species, and the expected population numbers by 2100. The IUCN downgraded migratory monarch butterflies from endangered to vulnerable in 2023, citing updated data showing slower population decline. Though they remain at risk, humans can aid their survival by reducing pesticides and planting milkweed, their critical food source. While teaching children to protect nature is encouraged, climate change poses the biggest threat. Warming temperatures expand winter breeding ranges and parasites, endangering migratory habitats. Conservation efforts paired with climate action are vital to their future.
And this concludes Group 14's presentation.